I was given a glass of Kool-Aid, and so were the other children. This Kool-Aid was spiked with LSD. It was horrible.
In the early days of the Cold War, the CIA ordered the creation of a secret program intended to find ways of mind control. They funded an army of psychiatric...
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are the voices of justice. In 1953, the Director of Central Intelligence officially approved Project MKUltra. The project, which continued for more than a decade, was originally intended to make sure the United States government kept up with presumed Soviet advances in mind control technology. It ballooned in scope, and its ultimate result, among other things, was illegal drug testing on thousands of Americans. But it wasn't the first time that the American government, without permission or notice, secretly gathered information on its people. But MKUltra has gone down in history as a significant example of government abuse of human rights, and for good reason. The intent of the project was to study the use of biological and chemical materials in altering human behavior, and they become brainwashed. The echoes of MKUltra during the Cold War. The CIA secretly funded mind control experiments on unwitting Canadians in a program codenamed MKUltra. The experiments laid the groundwork for modern-day torture techniques, and victims and their families are still seeking recognition and justice. Some of experiments were covertly funded at universities and research centers, while others were conducted in American prisons and in detention centers in Japan, Germany, and the Philippines. Many of his unwitting subjects endured psychological torture ranging from electroshock to high doses of LSD. In the early 1950s, the US military, which had just lost its monopoly on the atomic bomb, was increasingly paranoid about Soviet bloc intelligence services potentially employing aggressive brainwashing techniques on US soldiers and power. In response, the obliquely named MKUltra was officially authorized by CIA Director Alan Dulles in April 1953, led by CIA chemist and poison expert Sidney Broccoli Parker, the Black Sorcerer or Dirty Trickster. It conducted research into the use of psychological Operation Psyop strategies on enemy combatants and prisoners, experimenting with reality-altering drugs including psychedelics and paralytics and brain-twisting techniques to radically influence human behavior. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up.